everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I have a coloring book haul with flip throughs for you guys to share. I believe I have 13 books, so let's jump right in. I have 50 Beautiful Mermaids, which is by Camellia Antlova. Okay, and let's jump right in. I'm just going to kind of go through rather quickly just so we can take a look at all of the pictures, because I have lots of books to share with you guys today. These are absolutely gorgeous. I had gotten her unicorn book and I loved it so much, so I said yes, going to get the mermaid book also. I think she has done a wonderful job with the images in her books. They are simply stunning, and I love them. These are single-sided images. They are on Amazon printed paper, so they are kind of toothy, and the paper is a little thin. But, you know, that doesn't bother me at all. I can work with that. And if this would probably do better with maybe some harder lead pencils or your markers, just make sure you're putting a page behind your image in case there's any bleed through. So I think as long as you do that, it would be no big deal at all. Very pretty. And there's 50 images total, and they are unique images. They aren't double copies. They are unique. So I do like that. You have some in portrait mode, and then you have some in landscape. I'm used to recording. I said portrait mode. Okay, and there's just a little bit of information on some of her other books. Here's the back of the book. Again, this is 50 Beautiful Mermaids, Camellia Antlova. Okay. Next, I have Mandalas for Relaxation and Meditation. This is also from Camellia Antlova. This is a bit of a haul with several of her books. So if you were then at all interested in seeing the inside of some of her books, this is definitely the video for you. I notice in this book, they are not necessarily, they're not centered appropriately. I think that's probably I don't know, because I glanced through some of my other books and they're also not centered. So I'm assuming that maybe all of her books maybe not necessarily be centered. With the mandalas, some of her mandala books are. But I have noticed that I do have a couple in here that are not. I don't know if that's an Amazon printing issue or if that is with all of that particular book, if they're all like that. But I mean, that doesn't bother me, because I mean, I'm coloring for fun, right? And I'm getting the image. It's all there. It's not cut off or anything like that. It's just got a little bit more white on the bottom than on the top. You know, if you wanted to cut this out and frame it, the pages are not perforated. But if you did want to, like, cut this out to frame it, you could always cut off the excess white to make sure it's the correct, you know, centered correctly for your frame. Very nice. And that's that book. Here's the back, and that's Mandalas for Relaxation and Meditation. And then I have 50 Triangular Mandalas. This is also Camellia Antlova. Beautiful, beautiful. You'll see that I have a bit of a mandala theme going here. We are entering Mandala Mania for the month of March. So I did go ahead and make some mandala book purchases, just to kind of be an addition to some of, you know, the mandala books that I already owned. And you see how these are centered, and this is also one of her books. So I don't know if it's an Amazon printing issue in the books that they're not centered in, or if it would be every book. Beautiful. I don't know that I've ever really done any of the triangular ones, but I definitely look forward to doing them. It's a little twist to what you would typically think of as a mandala, and I like that. I really like when you have, you know, when they put a little twist or something on to an idea and just kind of build from that. I enjoy those type of things. Okay, that's the end of that book. Here's the rear. And again, that is 50 triangular mandalas, Camellia Antlova. Then I have Flower Mandala by Camellia Antlova, 40 beautiful flora mandalas. Let's dive right in. Dedication page. And see, these are also not perfectly centered. If you have any of her books, please let me know if you're finding this, if you have any of these particular books. Very pretty images to work with. Of course, they are single-sided. All of her books are on Amazon paper. I know to some people it's a really big deal. To me, it's not. I just like to color. And if I ever really wanted to, I could make copies of these instead of coloring it from the book. And then I could have, you know, whatever paper I chose. All right. Here's the rear. That's Flower Mandalas, Camellia Antlova. I have 50 Lotus Flower Mandalas, a gorgeous adult coloring book, 50 Lotus and Water Lily Flower Mandalas with Koi Fish Dragonfly designs. This is by Camellia Antlova. We'll take a look at these. There's no duplicates in this book, so they're all unique. They are detailed, but they're not extremely intricate, which is very nice. I could see using a lot of blue greens and pinks and things like that with this. Pastel colors would look very pretty with these lotus flower type images. And the paper quality is fairly nice. I mean, it is Amazon paper, but you know, you can work with that. I really like these circled ones. A couple pages are wanting to kind of stick together a little. And it's not a damage to the book or anything. See, It's almost like little drops of some type of glue maybe had gotten onto it, probably from the binding of the book. Not a big deal. And there we go. Other books, and here's the back of the book. Okay. Next, I have 100 beautiful mandalas. This is also by Camellia Antlova. I'm finding I really do like her artwork. And the only thing I noticed about this book, do you see how the images are printed? They're not centered. And I don't know if it's going to be like that in every copy of the book, or if this was a misprint with Amazon. I'm not sure. If you have this book, let me know in the comments below if yours is centered. I know I've seen some issues lately with Amazon's printing that I've not been very happy with. I think that their quality control is kind of lacking a little right now. See, these are kind of sticking together a little too. It's almost like some glue got on them during the binding process. But I mean, it's low enough down. It hasn't damaged like any of the paper or anything. And the 2 pages pull apart very easy, but yeah. I mean, I guess it doesn't really bother me that the images aren't centered. I'm not going to be like framing these or anything like that. And most of the time when I color my mandalas, it is for, you know, just stress relief. So the fact that it's not centered doesn't so much bother me. If someone will comment below if their book is centered or not, or if they've seen this happen in mandala books before, that way maybe you'll have an idea what to expect if you were to order this book. That's pretty. I know I'm flipping through these rather quickly, but when you've got so many books and so many pages to go through, it kind of got to move along. And I know a lot of you complain about, you know, when people will do flip throughs and they'll stop on a page and talk and chit chat, and you just kind of want to get through the books and see what's in them and, you know, get an idea if you want to purchase the book. So I kind of like to do my flip throughs just straight through, show you what's about the book. I would rather chit chat about images and things like that in my coloring chats. I know that's definitely what I would prefer, you know, for myself. If I'm looking for flip throughs, you know, I just want a quick idea of what to expect inside of a book. Alright, that's the end of that book. Here's the back. And again, that's 100 Beautiful Mandalas, Camellia Antlova. Alright, and next I have Mandala Doodle Flower Coloring Book. This is by Jenny Luan. And I had never heard of this book. I just happened to be looking through some things on Amazon, and I happened upon this book, and it looked very interesting. And I think it's a very neat book. It has a place at the bottom for you to put who the colorist is, and then it just says that this is the book that is from Mandala Doodle Flower by Jenny Luan Art. But see how pretty these are? I love this. They're very dark lines, and I know some of you are put off by that. I'm not. I actually think it makes your colors pop more. I know a lot of you don't like that, but these are just very cute images, not your typical mandalas. Cute, cute, cute. And this book is very budget friendly. I'm very glad that I purchased this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's very pretty. Okay, here's the back. And again, that's Mandala Doodle Flower Coloring Book by Jenny Luan. And then I have Creative Haven Wondrous Nature Mandalas, a coloring book with a hidden twist. And this is by Joe Taylor. The pages are perforated. Let's see. Here it says there are 167 hidden objects in these coloring pages. Have fun finding them. It tells you there's 12 caterpillars, 9 apples, 5 spiders, 14 spoons, 13 acorns, 8 ladybugs, 10 mushrooms, 12 bees, 8 teacups, 8 snail shells, 13 keys, 10 ants, 9 beetles, 8 peacock feathers, 9 owl feathers, 7 woodpecker feathers, 7 wasps, and 5 four-leaf clovers. Okay, and I'll show you the images that are in the book. And, you know, it's like, here's one of the leaves, and there's actually one of the keys. I like the way that they're so small and tucked away that you'll find it, like, when you're coloring, but it's not something that is just popping out of the page as, you know, odd and doesn't belong here, because I don't like that when it comes to my coloring books that have things hidden. Here's an acorn. So, feather. But they're worked in. Ladybug. Spider. They are worked in a way that they don't take away from the beauty of the actual image. So if you're not into the hidden twist kind of things, you could still color this book and get enjoyment from it. It wouldn't take away from the images at all. And I like that. And then it shows you the solutions in the back. Here's your back of your book. And again, this is Creative Haven Wondrous Nature Mandalas, and the artist is Joe Taylor. Next, I have Fairies to Paint and Color. This is by Darcy May. And this is a Dover publication book. And it's very reasonably priced. They are single-sided images, and they're very cute. I just happened to stumble across this one by Dover, looking through some of their books. I know a lot of the Dover books are double-sided. This one is single-sided. Cute little images. The lines are more of a gray than they are black. So be aware of that if you purchase the book. They're not the dark black lines. They're more of a gray line. You have some that are a landscape, and most are portrait. but they are very, well, I say most are portrait, and then I go through several landscapes. They're very, very cute, very well drawn. I think they're adorable. The book is not very expensive. It's very affordable. It's a really cute fairy book. And this is the back of the book. And apparently it says on the back that they have some other paint or color books in this series. There is Flower Gardens, America the Beautiful, Birds, and Butterflies and Flowers. So again, this is Dover, and it is a single-sided. It's Fairies, and it's by Darcy May, Dover Publications, to paint or color. And then I have some of our Dover Spark books. Love these. This is Zany Birds. And its artist is John Kurtz. Let's take a look at these. Just cute little cartoony images. They're pretty simple, very simplistic. So, you know, that you could add things to these, whether it be in doodles or, you know, whatever you actually, you know, really, really like, or be very detailed in your coloring with your shading and all of that. And you could really bring these pictures to life. They are perforated, single-sided images. And this little bird, he's holding a red crayon, and you know, he's roses and cherries and strawberries and tomatoes. It's really cute. And then you have an area to draw your own zany bird. 30 images. And that's Zany Birds, John Kurtz, and that's Dover Spark. And then I have Dover Spark Jungle Fun, coloring book. I think this is a cute little book. This one is also by John Kurtz. It's a cute little book. I don't think I like the images as much as I like in some of the other Dover Spark books that I've seen, but that doesn't make it bad. That's just, you know, my own personal preference. Like I said, I do think there's some cute images in here. Like this one, I don't like that. You know, so that's what I mean by that. Like this, I think is adorable. That's adorable. See how you have these really dark lines here, but then the hummingbird is almost like a thinner line. I see that in a few pictures in these. That kind of puts me off a little, but these hyenas are awesome. To me, the parrot doesn't look right with the leaves, so to me, that's where my complaints are. That's where I say I don't like it as much as some of the other books. But other than that, it's great. Perforated pages, single-sided. Nice quality paper from Dover. Draw your own jungle animal. Back of the book. And that is Jungle Fun, Dover Spark. And then I have Cool Cats, Dover Spark. And we all know that I'm not a huge cat fan, but oh my goodness, guys, this book is adorable. It is by Noelle Dolan. I can get this open here. Okay. and just check all these cute little kitties out. And like I said, I'm not really a cat person, but I think these are just spectacular, cute little images that I will truly enjoy coloring. Look at the little dog looking up at the cat, and the cat's like laughing because the dog can't get to it. It's just really cute. The poor little dog sleeping in the floor, you know, doing his little thing. The cats are all chill on the furniture. Cute, cute books. And draw your own cool cat. And that's Cool Cats Coloring Book, Dover Spark. And then last but definitely not least, I have Puppy Love Coloring Book, Dover Spark. This is also by Noelle Dallin. And these are just cute little puppy pictures. And they are single-sided, they're perforated. I honestly think I may even like the cat book a tiny bit more than the dog book, but these are still super cute. Super duper cute. And I love this. The Fire Dalmatian dogs. Yeah. I may color this and have Gary hang it up at the fire station. Never know. They always get art like from kids and stuff like that. They put it up and they display it. So I'll tell him I want my art displayed in the fire station. And then you draw your own puppy love design. All right. And that's my coloring book haul for you guys. And it's a lot of books to try to link. So what I've done is down below in the description, there is a link to the Amazon adult coloring books. And if you just click on that link and right up in the search bar, type in any of these titles that I have shown today, and it'll pop right up for you and you can purchase those. It'll be a quick link to Amazon for you. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I will get just a few cents off of your purchase. It won't cost you a thing. It just goes to help support the channel, and so I'm able to bring more books like this to you guys, and we can see the books and experience the books and supplies and things like that. I definitely appreciate all of your support always. And I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And until next time, guys, peace, love, and happy coloring. Bye, guys.